Dallas, had a fun little week there. Spent Sunday through Tuesday in Dallas. A beautiful venue there at Brookhaven Country Club. Shout out to PPA and everybody that was involved that helped run the best tournament of the year. The fans love it, the players love it.
Yeah.
Everything's bigger in Texas, and it was totally true. Made up for it. The organization, it was very efficient. Pickleball Boulevard was rocking and rolling. They had country music artists. They had giveaways. They had a wide range of different activities and activations taking place throughout the day. A bunch of different brand activation stuff taking place as well. Rainstorm probably had like the best brand setup. Had like a 2-deck type.
Like, it was like a huge semi-trailer, basically.
Semi-trailer.
Folded out, and there was like a
VIP
you walked up
top
to
deck.
main, and then up was the top deck, and they had a little pickleball court in the middle of it. And, but yeah, super cool activation, and just really cool for all the brands on that Pickleball Boulevard. It seems like they all went all out, being that it's Worlds, not Nationals, but Worlds. So they're just kind of like taking it up a notch.
But yeah, PBTV had like the desk interview area, so that looked super nice and polished. And Cameron and Matt McNasty did a great job with all the player interviews and just giving general information about the venue, about the site, about what's taking place, and all that fun stuff. Obviously, PPA's headquarters is in Dallas, so that's like the mothership. Supposed to be like the best event of the year, and they totally crushed it this year. We went to Great Wolf Lodge, took the kids there after the tournament. I didn't play necessarily all that well during the tournament. Definitely not one of my better last halves of the year. Usually the last couple years, I've kind of found my stride and been able to like bring my best stuff late in the year, and this year was definitely not the case. So just kind of fighting a little passion issues and fighting some mental health, and I just need to get back to the drawing board and kind of get back hungry and passionate and wanting to fight and bring my energetic self out there, because I've kind of lost it the last couple months.
To like, I know you've always like tiptoed around like some of the mental health stuff, but like, obviously there's, you know, as in anything, so you go through things in life, and you know, whether it's depression or whether it's burnout or whether it's all the different things. I feel like Great Wolf Lodge, we didn't really plan on that. I think just watching you and like even your mood when we were at like Great Wolf, and obviously we're not surrounded by anything pickleball related, and we're just solely family, and how that kind of like changed the mood or the aspect. So look forward to these weeks at home to like find that again and just really focus on family, and try not to think about a lot of that other stuff. Just kind of take a break and dive into kiddos and life at home. We're in this beautiful house. We like never get to spend time here, so it'll be nice to like just be here and stationary and not hopping on a plane. Even though we're so grateful for it, it'll be nice to have a little break.
For sure. All right, Saturday morning here in Coeur d'Alene, about to get some hot yoga in, go to war this morning. Always love coming to hot yoga, great for mindfulness, good for recovery. I feel like anytime I'm doing strength training and I add in the yoga, really like enhances the strength training. So yeah, I feel like there's so many benefits to yoga, and I get to do it with wifey this morning, which is also great. Left the kids at the house this morning. Kids are hanging out with our buddy Joe. I got a fun little surprise planned for wifey as well that she does not know about. It's at the CDA resort, so after this she has her little surprise. I've kind of been an a-hole the last week or so I thought I'd treat her to a nice day at the resort. But yeah, time to go to war, time to break a sweat. This place is called Beautiful Yoga. It's the main yoga spot that I go to here in CDA. And yeah, I've been coming to Beautiful Yoga for a couple years now, and the room is anywhere from like 100 to 105, so it's nice and toasty in there.
Yeah.
It's yoga time. Just plowed through yoga, came, conquered, delivered, crushed. Made a statement in there with signing autographs. Broke the record. No, I'm just kidding. If anybody out there is looking to do some hot yoga, good for mental clarity, cardio exercise. You feel grateful afterwards. You get a sense of community. Great for mindfulness, all the good stuff. So I always feel nice and refreshed and a little sense of it for you after yoga. So always a good way to kind of start the day with a challenge. Set the tone early.
Never regret it ever.
Never regret it.
So get rough off.
I usually sweat like 5 pounds in there. Wifey usually has to bring my mat out for me just because my mat's so freaking sweaty.
My towel's a little drier. So
her towel's a little drier, so she'll like
my dry towel.
Right, wrap it all up. But yeah, love coming to yoga. I try to do it a couple days a week. And like I was saying previously, if you can mix in like the strength training with the yoga and get all that range of motion stuff going, really seems like it enhances strength training. If I'm only doing strength training, I kind of feel like I'm blocky and stiff, and I don't have that range of motion. So it's nice to add in the flexibility and add in the yoga. Mama's heading to don't know what she's doing, but she's doing something at the resort. I'm gonna head to breakfast, go get a haircut, and then head to a golf simulator after. Hey, we're here at Bullwick Barber, actually in the same building as my content team that they work in. Kind of cool. It's a badass building here in Coeur d'Alene. I usually take the kids here every couple weeks. I try to get a fade at least once a week. Ever since I chopped my mullet off, I kind of made sure to keep my hair nice and tight and try to get a fade weekly. But I always see a barber in here called Jonah. Jonah's my main guy. Yoga was great. Got a little smoothie. Something I like to start my day out with is trying to get to yoga bright and early. I try to fast in the morning and not have anything in my stomach. That way I can kind of feel like a sense of suffering as I'm in yoga. I think it kind of takes me back to like the old wrestling days with like my dad as my wrestling coach and suffering in the wrestling room and cutting weight and all that. So there's like a sense of like enjoying the uncomfortable, if you know what I mean. My dad used to always say, love the suck, and there's something about like being an athlete kind of loving the suck, if you know what I mean. I went and picked up Ty last night. Yesterday was like a full day of driving. He was asking me about 1 million questions the whole car ride, if you know what I mean. Cutest kid and the most social butterfly you'll ever meet. But he's very curious and he needs lots of reassurance. Something that you will figure out about this guy is that if you don't direct his questions in the right way, he will spin you around and have you spinning so fast that you're super dizzy, if you know what I mean. But yeah, haircut time. About to get all chopped up, looking sharp. Let's do it. Actually, we're having ourselves a good time in Baja. Viva la Mexico. Get half the group. 404 coach right now. Stay on plan. Beautiful swing. Hopping on the ATV here. About to run wild. Even if you like take a divot on turf, like before you make contact, it still hits it somewhere around. All right, so I've been a little injured the last couple years. Last year, tore my plantar fascia tendon in my left foot. Now I have tendinosis in my left Achilles, so I've been dealing with it for the last couple months. That's why I didn't play singles, so I've just been kind of doctoring it and making sure that I'm not putting myself in a position to pop my Achilles, kind of like a Sam Querrey or Aaron Rodgers last year popped his Achilles. If you pop your Achilles, you're out for like 10 months, so I just don't have enough time, and there's no way in heck I can pop my Achilles, if you know what I mean, in this stage of my career. So just made sure to kind of play it safe. I've gotten multiple PRP injections. If anybody doesn't know about PRP has been totally money for me. It's got all these good healing elements in there. Helps with inflammation, helps with recovery, regenerates cells, all that good stuff. So I've had a bunch of tendon-related injuries, tennis elbow, golf elbow, both tendons in each feet. Now the tendon in my Achilles is all banged up. So I've gotten multiple PRP injections. I see a doctor in Spokane called Dr. Jamie Lewis at his business called Regenerex. Every time I've gone there, my recovery's gotten back to 100%, whether it's tennis elbow, golf elbow. Probably the worst PRP injection I've dealt with was when he blasted me in my foot. It was like the all-time
suckiest thing I've ever done. I can do cold plunge. I've been in a tattoo chair for like 100 hours. Usually I can take tough pain, but the PRP needle that they use is like freaking this big. And shoving it into the bottom of my foot, I was a freaking hurting puppy. Anyhow, so this last week, got another PRP injection in my Achilles. I'm pretty much full plasma now, so I'm supposed to kind of take it easy for the next couple weeks. Anytime that I've done PRP, usually I'm back to 100% after like 2 or 3 weeks. So I'm just gonna do a bunch of PT, get some body work, do a lot of hot and cold. I can do yoga. I just can't put a lot of weight on that left foot. So yeah, not gonna lie, lost a little passion, lost a little hunger the last 6 months or so. I think that was a pretty big reflection of my results the last 6 months. So yeah, just looking to kind of get back to the drawing board, find the passion again, find the hunger again, be in a better mental state, and just get back to going to war. I feel like that's what I'm best at. I got to get back to finding the better version of myself, just finding that hunger to want to get back to war, if you know what I mean. So taking a few weeks off, and I'll be back 100% come year-end finals in San Clemente. Here at Golf Island, getting some swings in. We got, I think, 6 indoor golf simulators here. So this is kind of like my go-to spot anytime the weather gets bad in Coeur d'Alene. Yeah, just getting some swings in, playing 18 right now. On hole 17, and I'm +3, so looking like a good round for me. But yeah, just during off times, if I'm not playing pickleball, always nice to, you know, it's therapeutic to get some swings in and play some golf. I've kind of taken up golf the last year or so. Been taking a bunch of lessons, been watching way too much educational videos on golf. And so for all the golf content influencers out there, if you guys want to bring me on your channel, please do. I promise my golf game is getting better. I'm shooting like mid 80s, some days it's high 90s, but I can make some fun content. Or any pro golfer that wants to bring me in for a pro-am, call your boy up, sign me up, put me in, coach. I'm more than ready. Okay, we got a par 3 here, floating green, about 133 yards. Got my pitching wedge here, and I'm looking to hit this thing straight and directly on the green. Not gonna lie, usually my irons go left because of too much Ferrari forehand, if you know what I mean. So trying to neutralize the right, leave it the left, and just stick this thing right on the dance floor. See if I can do it. Okay, this thing's going straight. That's it. There it is. Get. Okay, we'll just use that clip. Clip it. Okay, hole 18 here, got a par 4. We're playing PGA West Stadium in somewhere in California. Don't know where that's at, but the course is beautiful. Kind of cool about coming to an indoor golf place is that I can play all the local courses. There's a bunch of known courses in Coeur d'Alene. Gozer's one, Black Rock's one, CDA Resort. So I can kind of get myself dialed in the winter to go out and play those courses come summertime, if you know what I mean. Okay, we're gonna bang a drive over some water here. Try to land it right on the fairway. Okay, fairway bound. Gonna stripe this nice and clean. That's fine, that'll do. Not in the fairway, but it's 240, so we'll more than take it. All right, 180 out. Probably gonna poke a 7 in there. Land her nice and clean on the dance floor. Right near the pin, here we come. Get your ass up there. Get. So if you make it in the circle, it's an automatic 1 putt. If you make it outside the circle, it's an automatic 2 putt. Plan is obviously to always make it by the pin. Looks like it was a 2 putt there, but got myself a par. Let's see, gonna show my score here pretty soon. Shot a little 75 action. The little dash underneath, the little line dash is a mulligan, so nobody, don't be looking at those 3 dashes. That would add an extra 3 strokes. But yeah, nice little round for me. 36 and a 39, not too shabby. But yeah, usually like to come here a couple days a week, play for like an hour. Usually when I'm outside, if I'm not waiting on somebody and I'm playing golf outside, I can finish 18 in like 2.5 hours. So it's kind of nice to come indoors. I can hit on the range. It shows you like a wide range of different metrics. Ball spin, club angle, club speed, ball speed, all that good stuff. So kind of, it's nice to get those metrics inside. But yeah, I like to come here a couple of days a week because usually I can play 18 in like an hour. So I can play 18 for an hour and then move on with the rest of my day. Wifey is at the resort right now having a full spa day. I got her massage, got her a body scrub. She went and got a mani yesterday. So I ended up getting her a pedi. So she's got like a little 3-hour block at the spa, and then we're gonna head to the house. Kids are at the house right now. We're gonna film some content there. It's Saturday, so college football. My brother Travis, his wife Mickey, and his little baby girl Lily's coming over tonight as well. But yeah, usually weekends, try to be active in the morning, yoga, workout, practice, golf, whatever. And then usually by like noon, it's just kind of family day. You know, from noon to 8 or whatever. Try to get some cooking in at home and spend some quality time with the kids and call it a weekend. So it's gonna be a great day.
Leaving the spa. Tyson hooked me up for the day, which was so nice. Love it here. We always do staycations here. I want to book, I think I'm going to call later today because Tyson's already here to grab me, but I'm going to book for next weekend to have a little staycation with the kids. They do a Christmas cruise here and cookie delivery and all sorts of fun stuff. So, oh yeah. Hey.
How was it?
Wasn't it good? Thank you. So heading home to our kiddos now. We're gonna like prep the challenge and get it ready, but essentially our kids will be picking this or that. We're gonna do some content, so it'll be kind of fun. And then later, I think fights are on tonight, so Tyson's brother is coming over and bringing over their niece, his niece or our niece. So we'll head there next.
Okay, ready?
Grab it.
Yep. Okay, and what's it say?
Cookies! Let's go.
It says make cookies.
Yeah, I like cookies. The other one was make brownies.
Make brownies.
How about we let you guys
Please don't. Yeah.
Alright.
The cookies.
Let's make
It's a measurement. What is a TV?
Tablespoon.
There you go. Nice.
Chill.
Dad has a tablespoon.
Is that color supposed to come on?
What do you?
I'm gonna grab the
Our Mac was named after Mac. We've been staying at Soon Mac's house, or I've been staying there since like 2017. They're from Punta Gorda, Florida. And yeah, they've been like my pickleball grandparents for a long time now. Anyhow, Mac makes these potatoes.
So good.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. You put raw potatoes with a bunch of veggies over foil, fold it all up as like a big rectangle, and then slap it on the grill. And then you eat it with what, Mama? What do you dip it in?
A little mayonnaise.
Dip it in a little mayonnaise.
So good.
And the funny thing is that it's a Romanian thing to do. And the first time that I stayed at Soon Mac's, I was staying with a guy that's on a tour. His name's Andre Diescu, Romanian guy. And he, Mac made the potatoes, and then Andre introduced us to dipping mayonnaise. Or dipping your taters in mayonnaise. I know,
It's
right?
funny.
Sounds crazy. I promise it's bomb. It is.
I grew up, it's funny because I grew up eating mayonnaise on my cooked veggies. So
She grew up eating raw veggies,
potatoes,
raw taters,
No.
raw onions.
Artichokes,
Artichokes.
potatoes, broccoli, all of that. We
Her
would dip it in
grandma
a
would
little bit of
just
mayo.
shove kimchi down her throat as well. Okay, eat it. Anyhow, so Mac's recipe here that I've added a little spin to. Mac doesn't like to use spices. I'm a big spice guy, so I'll dump a bunch of like truffle salt, pepper, way too much garlic, and then I'm gonna boil corn. Throw some salt in there, and then I'll shave all the corn down. And right when this guy comes out of the grill, I'll sprinkle corn over the top, call it good.
and we'll tear it up. It's the Mac 101 Tater Special.
Oh, almost. Maybe like,
1 minute.
yeah, maybe like, come on then. Okay, push it back in.
How about you stay
Back up,
backwards?
Mikey. Stay back away from the stove, Goofball. Okay, close your door. Stand up. Watch your shoulder.
Woo!
Medium rare. What are they doused in? So first they're doused in salt and pepper, truffle salt, some.
Pink salt.
Mama, what is that little buttering sauce or seasoning that we cook up on sticks? Some sort of like buttering seasoning that helps it just kind of stay moist. Yeah, maybe it is. And then we soak it even more butter.
Yeah.
So we soak it in butter right there on like low for
This is-
5 or 10 minutes on the stove, and then we slap it on the grill for a couple minutes on both sides. Make sure that the edges are nice and crispy, medium rare inside.
My brother Travis, his wife, and his baby girl Lily just got here. About to watch the UFC fights. Got some college football games going on, so it's gonna be a baller night. Let's go.